Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Upper Peninsula Beautiful. I'm going to make a video today about the Bible that I won on auction on eBay and the document that I found inside of it. This is how it arrived to me. It's been a little while. I've had the Bible for a little bit of time, but I didn't go through it until just a few days ago. Found something pretty exciting. Here's our Christmas tree. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to film this whole video, opening everything up, but I'm going to do my best. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is not my normal content, but I had a couple comments that people wanted to see this, and being the winter months, I won't have as many things or as many trips to the beach anymore, although I am trying to plan a trip for Wednesday. Today is the 18th of December, and it's supposed to be upper 30s all this week. We're leaving on Thursday to go downstate to my wife's family, but I think on Wednesday it's supposed to be upper 30s or 40 degrees, so I'm going to try to make a video. But let's dive in. Let's check out this Bible. The Bible itself is awesome. So is the document, but the Bible is really cool. It arrived very well packaged in bubble wrap, lots and lots of bubble wrap. It's a gorgeous Bible. It's really big. It has the metal clasps. It's about 14 inches tall, about 11 inches wide, 3 3/4 inches deep. It's beautiful. I'm gonna set this here. The Bible was produced by Robert Jameson. I've been collecting Bibles for a couple years. I saw one of these about a year ago. I thought it was the most beautiful Bible I've ever seen. The binding on this one is incredible. I think it's a work of art. The one that I saw, I wanted to get, but of course they wanted $400 for it, and it sold relatively quickly. A lot of the Bibles from the 1860s to 1890s had metal clasps on them. This one I bought so I could restore. I'm going to rework the leather. I'm going to rework the buckles. I'm going to buff the buffles and polish them and rework the leather. But I showed this to one of my buddies that buys and sells and collects Bibles, and he said for the price I paid for this, it was a steal. He said, when I'm done with it, it should look like new. It's in great shape. Most Bibles from the 1800s, right here, usually the hinges are shot. They're all falling apart. These are completely intact. Everything in this Bible is completely intact. It is cool. It's called the Holy Bible, a devotional with a devotional and practical commentary. The picture is Moses in the bulrushes. The engravings, or AKA pictures on this Bible, are just incredible. Steel engravings. Not even going to describe how they do it. But this Bible is impeccable. Yeah, so by the Reverend Robert Jameson, D.D., minister of St. Paul's Parish, Glasgow. It was published in London by James S. Virtue. I started going through it a few days ago and just noticed all kinds of hidden items. This particular Bible has every possible thing you could ever need to know about the Bible. A concordance, a dictionary. It's got everything. Tons and tons and tons and tons of pictures. Here it is. First book of Moses, called Genesis. The pages, of course, have yellowed, but there's very little foxing. It's in pristine condition. You can't really tell, but it's got gold gilt on the pages. Let's get into looking through this Bible. There's many of these plates, these steel plates, and the plates of this Bible are some of the best I've seen. I have about 8 big Bibles, but the plates in this one are just beautiful. Oh, here's something that I didn't notice the first time. Just must have been a bookmark somebody needed. It says July 1955, 35 cents. So somebody was reading in Genesis chapter 9. That was their bookmark. Never found that before. Oh, there it is. I found it right away. This is the newspaper that I found. I should have gloves doing this. Somebody made a comment that I need to use gloves, but I don't have any gloves right now. I don't have any. I'm just going to take it out and move it over to the side here, and I'll look at that in a minute. But let's see. There are a couple locks of hair. This looks like some brunette hair. It grossed the heck out of my daughter, McKenna. She saw that and thought, oh my gosh, that was disgusting. Oh, there's another one. So there's 2 locks of brown hair that before I only found 1. There's a homemade bookmark, Marianne. And if you can see the yellowing right here, where the bookmark had laid, it has an impression of the bookmark from being in there for so long. Here is the marriage certificate that I found. And when you buy and sell old Bibles, a lot of times you come upon, from the 1800s, you find a lot of Bibles that have marriage certificates, photographs, locks of hair, just all kinds of neat different stuff. So Mary Ann Chapman, I can read that. Samuel Lickman, maybe something bachelor. Yeah, so it looks to be Samuel Lickman, maybe married Ms. Chapman, and that there are names in the Bible itself. And I did notice a lot of the Chapman family lineage. Dried rose is in here. This is the births. We have something right. Chaz Chapman, maybe. Born September 11th, 1863. There's something really cool that I'm trying to find. Oh, this was cool. See if I can get this open. This says Professor Wayman's Public Healing. The following appeared in the Lockport Journal of May 6, 1889, and is a fair statement of a few of the wonders seen at Professor Wayman's free public exhibitions of his remarkable healing gift. It says Professor Wayman will visit Wilson next week and subsequently Somerset, Lyndonville, Medina, Albion, etc. He will be glad to hear from friends in those places interested in his benevolent work. The professor's headquarters are Magnetic Institute. He does something with magnets, and he was a healer, and he would travel the country and heal. On this backside, it's kind of hard to read, but this is a handwritten account of different people that he healed. And these are their testimonials, from blindness to deafness. It's pretty cool. It says, remember, free public healing at 2 p.m. daily. So he had different slots of time for different classes of individuals. Very cool. It didn't say anything about being spiritual healing, but it was in the Bible. I thought that was pretty neat. But there's something else I'm trying to find. There's a fern. Oh, man. Not easy to find a lot. This book has a lot of pages. Really want to find that other unique thing. Well, if I can't find it, I'll add a little video clip to the end. Oh, some sort of photography card, somebody's business card maybe. Oh, there's the blonde hair. I don't know how I'm missing that thing that I found because it's so big. But let's take a look at this. This is what it looks like. The Boston Gazette and Country Journal, Monday, March 12th, 1770. It's surprisingly legible. This is called Old English. They have something in here called the long S that looks like an F. Sometimes it's kind of hard to read. It's got to be about, I'm guessing, 17 inches tall. The pages are probably 10 inches wide or something like that. 9-10 inches wide. There's the obituaries. It talks about Crispus Attucks. He was the first person known to be killed in the Boston Massacre. It has the whole article about the Boston Massacre, but they hadn't called it that yet because it had just happened. Has a whole bunch of different advertisements. There's the back. So it's a pretty historical find. I'm going to be doing a show and tell at my kids' school. It was going to be on Tuesday, but that was too short notice for the school. They've got to do a bunch of different things behind the scenes. The local news wants to do a story about it. So this is what I found. I've been collecting Bibles for about 2 years, and I've never found anything like this. I have another friend that collects Bibles. He's been doing it for 20 years, and he said that, you know, in the 20 years, he's never found anything so unusual, so cool, so historic. I talked to a framing place today, and as soon as I finish with the school and the news, it's going to be framed in glass. Double-sided glass, so it'll be able to be read without being touched. Got to keep this as pristine as possible. But thank you guys for watching this video about this newspaper that I found. And I sure would like to find the other cool thing. I thought it was near the back, but I don't seem to see it. I'll have to make another video. But what I found also, I found a negative, like a 3x5 negative from a picture that was of a couple in a carriage, in a horse-drawn carriage. Somebody was standing in front of the horse taking a picture of the couple in the carriage. Looked like there was a barn in the background. It looked impeccable. It looked like it was in pristine condition, and I'm going to ask somebody that still knows how to photo or to develop actual film if it could actually be developed. That would be really cool if it could. But so that was the Bible that I won on eBay. Over here you can see some of my other older Bibles. The Brown's Bible right here, that's the first old Bible that I bought about 2 years ago. It was from 1812. This one right here doesn't even really say, it's hard to read the part that says Holy Bible. That is the oldest book that I own. It is a Bible from 1794. This one super big one in the middle, that's 17 inches tall. That's from 1832. I should make a video on that one because it's in pristine condition. There's some other books. This one right here is the Pilgrim's Progress, like an 1857 copy of that. I've been reading that. Pilgrim's Progress was a book that's been printed nonstop since it was released in the 1600s. That's something I could probably do a video on. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to Upper Peninsula Beautiful. Thank you for going through this Bible with me and seeing this awesome newspaper. Remember, seek and ye shall find. And have a Merry Christmas. Welcome back. I forgot to show the first couple of color pages. This is the marriage page, and this coloring that you see is called illuminated. It's a super shiny print ink. They used illuminations in Bibles, the colored pages in Bibles. They used it a couple times in Bibles that were printed before color pages. They would stick one or two of these illuminated pages in the Bible. You can find illuminated Bibles from the 1840s, even though color printing didn't happen until mid 1850s. But this is the Holy Matrimony page. Something Chapman, and then Mr. Wright. So that's that one. And then this is the 10 Commandments. And then I did find, let's see. This is the negative that I found, and it's good size. You can see the horse, the carriage, the barn in the background. There's probably no way of telling when this picture was taken, but I would love to have it developed and see what happens. This to me is such a cool find, such a cool piece of history. And then I just stumbled upon this. I hadn't found this before. City of Niles, Michigan. It's a city map for Michigan. On the back, I don't see any dates. It's just some information. I'll probably spend some time reading this. But again, thank you guys for tuning in to Upper Peninsula Beautiful.